I mean, like, so I I have a favorite beverage, and I've
Okay.
had this favorite beverage for a while. I've always been a good water drinker, but
Okay.
um, when you combine it with bubbles, you get sparkling water. I think that's how it's made. You just add bubbles. I don't know. It's dish soap bubbles. I
That's
don't know what kind of bubbles. You know what I mean?
it
But
tastes
it's
like it's dish
delicious.
soap bubbles.
It's delicious. Okay. And the brand that I've been on recently is Liquid
Yeah.
Death.
Okay.
They're like super cheap at the grocery store right now. If you buy them
Okay.
individually, they're super cheap. You buy them in the box in the bulk, they're super expensive. So I just been buying them
Really?
individually,
Kind
like
of weird, but
two or
all right.
three at a time. I don't do the math, man. You know, they could be $7 a pop for all I know.
Mm.
They're just not $8 a box. You know what I mean? I don't know. Um,
It's
I'm not the math guy here. That's
it,
you, okay?
usually usually it's the same price, but you get smaller cans in the box. I think
Mm,
is the way it works out.
not with Liquid Death.
I guess.
Not with Liquid Death. I don't know how that math
So
works.
so I have had the regular liquid death, just straight water. It's pretty good, crisp,
Oh no, no doubt.
crisp.
It's very crisp.
Yeah.
It comes from the glaciers of hell. I think it's where it comes from.
You
That's why it's so good.
you will never see me with a bubbly soapy water. It's not my thing.
Challenge accepted
Not gonna do.
this Friday in Greensboro at Hangar
So here,
1918.
have this water. It's not it's not bubbling or anything. It's
Those
not
are not
actively
bubbles.
like turning itself from the bubbles going in and going up and down in it, or fizzing on my mustache a little bit.
Oh, just so good, so good. No, dude,
It's
I'll
really
throw you a
super
couple
weird.
cans while you when you ask me when you're on stage for a water, I'll bring
Oh,
you back a sparkling liquid death.
no
You have to
choice.
drink it on stage,
I might have to because I really need that water when I'm up there. I mean,
dude. I'm super stoked about your show, though, man.
that's awesome. I'm glad you're coming out. You dragging JP out? Thumbs
One
up.
thousand
I'm
percent,
call
one
him out right
thousand
now.
percent. Said
So if
said
he's listening,
JP
he might
on
listen to this
Thursday when this
after
pod drops.
Friday. He like listens to it on like next Sunday or something. It's like, oh, all right.
Well, I was there
Super
for like two
disappointed.
minutes. You know, I heard one song and I had to go. No, man. I went to go see a show the other day. It was Hamilton, American musical, for like the ninth time,
Okay.
and it was the Angelica tour, which was really dope. So it was a different cast this time than when I went to go see it before, and um, just really good, man. It's one of my favorite musicals. I feel like I'm like, somebody. I feel like I'm an elitist when I get to go to the
Yeah,
theater,
yeah.
right? Get all dressed up
Right.
and we're going to the show.
So
But
which theater was this at, sir?
the Blumenthal
Okay.
Night Belk, one of those. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
right across the
I
street from
think
Capitol Grill, which we
yeah.
ate at, by the way, beforehand,
Okay. Convenience.
right? And there's
Convenience,
like,
yeah.
so there's six of us, and we're at Capitol Grill.
Got your
Waiter
ties
comes
on, right?
over and goes, "Oh, we are styling and
Okay.
profiling. Ties, dresses, we're
So
all doing a thing."
got my long tail on my coat.
Got my penguin suit on, full penguin suit on.
Got my
You gotta
top
like
hat.
flip it. You gotta like flip it back to sit down so you don't like mess up the crease. Um, so
Yeah.
we get to the table and we're just chilling and we're waiting for our server. Server comes and he's a super cool guy and he goes, "Would
Awesome.
y'all like tap or sparkling?" And I'm the only one who raised my hand for sparkling. I'm like, "Guys, what the? Let's fancy it up a little bit." They're like, "We don't want that damn soap water." Like,
Do you see these coat flaps, sir? It is sparkling all day for me.
but I stayed with the table and just
Yeah.
got the tap water. We got tap water, some
Nice.
cocktails, some wine and stuff like that. But
Should have doubled
man, I wish
down,
more
man.
people
Be
were
like, I
on the
want an extra
sparkling.
large glass.
I want people to be more on the bandwagon of sparkling water, man. It's so good. There's so many brands that do it,
There
right?
really is a lot.
And And I feel like I'm the only one, especially out of like my friend group, who drinks this.
So there's a couple issues there.
There's
Like,
no
I'm fine
issues.
with drinking water. I drink water. I drink water a lot. But I'm not trying to drink a flavored water. And I'm not trying to
Oh my
drink
God.
a bubbly water.
Oh
Neither
my
one.
God.
I'm just trying to. It's not an enjoyment thing. It's just I need water in my body, and I don't want it to taste like a watermelon or something. Strawberry, cucumber water.
Cucumber mint or something like that. Bobby said, "Give me the damn Dasani and let's keep it moving, ladies and gentlemen." Welcome to this episode of Movie in a Pod. I'm Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we're discussing the trailers for our companion in the Lost Lands and our movie of the week, Sully. All right, team. Hope everybody's having a fantastic week. Once again, if you are in the Greensboro, North Carolina area Friday night, a day after this drops, 50 Flies is putting on a special performance there. All right. They're going to be at what venue again?
Hangar 1819.
All right, team. Yeah. Good deal. What is that band website again?
www.50flies.com.
I love that you add the www and the .com. That's so good. I see the .com from the www, it's naturally not going to do it.
I mean, it could be. What if it says HTTP? What if it has that thing going?
Oh, you're throwing it back right there. Good God. Way old school. Backslash.
Yeah.
Hey, team, we got some trailers coming at you here. Just to let you know, like always, we have our full pod on our YouTube page. If you click that link tree in the show notes, you will be able to see our faces, our socials, all the good stuff that comes with that. And like always, like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate you guys. We out to do some trailers. We got trailers now, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to do some trailers. We'll be right back, team.
There have been two moments in my life when I was happiest.
The Notebook. How cute.
I met Josh.
I'm Josh.
I'm Iris. And the second, the day I killed him.
I'm sorry, what?
Relax. Remember to smile and act happy.
Jesus.
Do they know? Iris, wake up.
Bunch of questions.
What are you doing?
Oh,
shut her down already.
What is she talking about, Josh?
The hell?
This was not part of the plan.
I didn't mean to.
Good gosh.
Did you jailbreak your sex bot?
Wow, Josh.
Sex bot?
The days of you controlling me are over.
She got powered up. She found all the Infinity Stones.
It's not you. It's me.
Sex bot.
Yeah.
Here we go.
She's tied up inside, so she's not going anywhere.
Oh my
Those
gosh.
scenes are so good.
Oh my.
Just that dry runaway scene. Just every time, dude. Every single. They did
Never
that.
fails, dude.
What they did that in Transformers 1? They did that too,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
A couple other ones.
Oh man. All right, team. We have a companion. According to IMDb, a billionaire's death sets off a chain of events for Iris and her friends during a weekend trip to his lakeside estate. All right. Written and directed by Drew Hancock. starring Sophie Thatcher, Harvey Gillian, Jack Quaid, Rupert Friend, Lucas Gage, Megan Surrey, whole host of other people as well. JV,
Yeah, man.
this trailer kind of throws us for a loop a little bit
Yeah.
because you don't really get the vibe until somebody says sex bot, and then you start seeing her like uploading and changing features and being unplugged and shit. And I'm just like, oh, that still doesn't answer my question, right? Like, is she a replica? Is she
Yeah.
like she the sex bot, the AI, the robot the entire time? Like, what's the deal there? And what the hell's happening?
Yeah. So, like I said at the beginning of it, you kind of think that it's just some lady who's about to off her boyfriend, I guess, or her husband.
What it looks
Not really
like.
sure what stage of their life they're in. And it kind of
7
progresses
kids.
through
Who
that,
knows? Who knows? Who knows?
and then all of a sudden you hear she's a sex robot. So that completely flips the whole thing upside down. And like, where are we at? Like, is this a secret robot? Like a one-off thing, or is this like a production thing? Are we talking about the Megan Fox movie again? Is this a sequel to that, or a prequel? Same concept, right?
In the same universe.
Well, I think this one's more less housekeeper, more girlfriend
Killer
material
robot type thing.
situation. Yeah.
I mean, that's what Megan Fox wanted in that movie. So who knows, man? Who knows? I will say this. I liked these are the guys who brought us Barbarian. That team, and that movie was creepy and different and fun and interesting and
was
scary.
the
Those are
one
the
with
one with
Justin Long.
Yeah, yes,
Well,
yes.
he was like
glad that he was in it for like
he was like the owner of the
all.
house or something. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. He
It's
like
his movie,
bought
man.
the
What?
house like in the middle of the So his parents had it or something like that. Whatever. But yeah, he was in it. Um, I was gonna say Bill Skarsgård, but
Yeah.
and the other girl, but whatever. Yeah, we'll definitely go with old Justin Long, the Apple guy. But yeah, it's that movie which has its own kind of twists and turns and everything of that nature.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping for something to that effect that is fresh, that is new, that is scary.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That brings it here. I'm gonna leave my reservations for another AI movie until I see it, because I do have I trust the creators of Barbarians, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for this one. Also, Jack Quaid just is becoming just really good actor in his own, and I'm liking the things that he does more and more. So excited to see him in this one, kind of take whatever weird turn he takes in this movie. He's the voice of Superman and Lois.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so super enjoy that as well. No pun intended, guys. But we'll throw Companion on our socials and let us know your thoughts.
So we made it through Companion, right? So the next trailer, which was for In the Lost Land, did not go through very well. So what's up next, Clyde?
Well, Javier, in that event, we're going to jump right into our movie of the week. You ready, boss?
Oh, that's it? Right into
That's
it?
it. Right into it there.
I watched This Is 40 this week again. I don't know if...
Such a good movie.
It's really...
Such a good flick.
Let's not talk about it. It's just so good. The only thing I did learn about that movie was that both of the daughters were actually Leslie Mann's daughters.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't realize that.
One is she one has her directorial debut this year, and she's also on the show with Zendaya on HBO, whatever that
boy.
show is. That teenage show where they all drunk and high and have sex.
Gotcha.
She's not though. Maud Apatow is her name. Yeah, but she's very
Okay.
talented. So
Cool deal. Anyway,
but yeah, dude, let's
I'll
jump
throw that
into
in there.
this week's movie. I had a bedtime coming up, so I can't be doing this
Oh,
all
yeah.
night with you, sir.
Yeah.
All right, team. All right, team. We have Sully. Sully was released in 2016 alongside some other films that year, like Patriots Day, 13 Hours, Hacksaw Ridge, Snowden, Lion. So for 2016, there was a lot of movies based on real people or situations that year.
Right.
And Sully is definitely one of them. Other movies was American Honey, The Magnificent Seven, The Nice Guys, The Accountant, and the movie that started a great friendship and rivalry between Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson, Central Intelligence. Yeah,
So good.
so good, so funny every single time. Sully is directed by Clint Eastwood, written by Todd Kormanicki.
Nice.
It's a funky name.
We have we have a $60 million budget, and we've grossed $240.8 million.
Right.
Starring in this, we have Tom Hanks as Chesley Sully Sullenberger, Blake Jones as, guess the younger Sullenberger, Aaron Eckert as Jeff Skiles, Laura Linney as Lauren Sullenberger, Michael Malley as Charles Porter, Anna Gunn as Dr. Elizabeth Davis, and Jamie Sheridan as Ben Edwards. That's kind of our main people, but a
Yes,
long
sir.
list of good actors in this one.
Oh yeah, 1000%, man. So, give us a quick synopsis of this movie, sir.
Yeah, Captain Sully uses his years of experience to safely waterland U.S. Airways Flight 1549 in the Hudson River. And through this movie, we follow the investigation leading up to the final hearing.
Yes, sir. All right, man. So let's start at the top here. Obviously based on a true story, something that happened in the year 2009. Tom Hanks plays Sully, Chesley Sullenberger here. And first and foremost, man, let's just get straight to the point. It's Tom Hanks, and you know he's going to deliver a great performance, right? Like that's
Every time.
hand over hand, fist over fist. He does not fail. Whatever the material is, whatever the movie is, he's definitely going to do it. I mean, he played a kid as a grown up in the movie Big. There's nothing this man can't do, okay? I've seen the movie a million times.
Thousands of times, yes.
Just that one scene when he's in the Toy Story. Do, do, do. Anyway, so we just talk about that instead of this movie.
Yeah, it's about Big.
Big is so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I remember when this happened, and like, Sully and the rest of the crew was all in the press and on all television, just everything. But you don't really know the mind of, and I didn't read the book, so you don't know the mind of this person after he does something so brave and saves 155 lives, and you just don't know like what's going on through this guy's head. And like, for me, watching Tom Hanks play this guy, it comes across as just like, all right, yeah, this is done. Like, I got to get back in the damn air, man. Like, I got to go back and do my damn job. Like, the entire time, that's kind of how it seems. Like, we get glimpses of him talking to his wife, Lorraine, and they're kind of behind on like their second mortgage or something of that nature, trying to pay for things, and the best way for them to do it is for him to keep flying. And the scary thing is, if he doesn't get cleared of this investigation, then that could be his pension, that could be everything. So that's very vital in regards to how he's feeling, and feeling like a hero in public, but to the FAA and everybody else, he's this villain who should have done it this way. And I think Tom Hanks portrayed that to a T in the feeling of this guy during this tumultuous time that has occurred. Yeah, I just really enjoyed like his performance as this um decorated captain. Really like that.
Yes, sir. Same.
Um Aaron Eckhart, man. Oh, Harvey Dent as Jeff Skies.
Oh yeah.
Talk to me, brother. What were your thoughts of his co-captain?
Yeah, when we see like a lot of the flashbacks, you see him obviously just sitting right there next to Sully, and while Sully's doing his thing, right, he's trying to assess everything going on. He's doing the protocol, right? He's trying to
Mm-hmm.
make sure they got all their bases covered. You know, we've done this, we did this, we're checking this, checking that, and I mean, just seems like just a great wingman, right?
I
Uh,
agree.
I mean, within both of them, what's portrayed is experience, excellent training, and basically eliminating everything they could before they actually make this decision, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's no motors. I mean, that was the biggest argument, right? It was like you had at least one motor the whole time they were telling him you had a motor. You had a motor. He's like, we didn't have any motors. Like, I was in the plane. I was holding the stick. I could tell there was no motors.
And you kept on seeing that close up of it as well, like him like holding the stick.
Yeah.
Where there was no feeling in it. Like that was really vital to that, man. Did you ever get the sense of I'm sorry, did you ever get the sense of Jeff, like Aaron Eckhart's character? You know, he was almost like too good of a partner. He was too good of a first officer. Where like I felt like there was times where he could have like undermined Sully. He could have been like turned into the friend to foe type thing in the movie.
Yeah.
And obviously it's based off a true story, so this is exactly what went down. But in true fashion, like that, I thought that turn. I don't know. That stash was just too nice, man. I don't know on Eckhart or something.
You know, so I'll get to two things here. We'll unpack two things. The first one, yeah, like he's really just like, okay, we've done everything. We've done our training. We're going into the water. I mean, that's if you say that's our only choice, then let me buckle up. We're ready to put this thing down.
Yeah.
And then the thing about the stash, I literally said that while I was sitting on the couch with my brother watching this movie. I said, that dude's stash is just incredible. It's just so good, so nice, well groomed.
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, I feel like in that situation, it was checklist. We checked everything. This is where we're at.
Yeah.
So we got to either land it and try to survive, or we're not going to survive.
Yeah. And just to think, man, like not to harp too much on Aaron Eckhart's character, but like it was pivotal to have such a good like best friend, like true guy in your corner during this really tough time in your life. Where I'm thinking, like, dude, as soon as like the FA is going to come to him privately and be like, yo, you got to turn on Sully because we got to have a scapegoat. But he was tried and true the entire time. And I really appreciated that out of his character and out of obviously Jeff Skies, who was that person there.
Yeah.
We have Laura Linney as Lorraine Sullenberger, and I like that we never see her and Sully on screen together. It's always the communication. It's always the phone. You know, Sully has the flip phone and she's on the house phone. I'm like, dude, 2009. The iPhone was 2 years old, bro. Like people still had flip phones like crazy.
Oh yeah.
And you know, she's worried about him, but obviously worried about the house, worried about their finances and everything. And like it's really good to see like him kind of come out of this whole investigation, reliving this situation that occurred, like this water landing, and everything, and just kind of like have that North Star, which is like his
Yeah.
family, his daughters, like everything going on there. I
Oh, yeah.
I really like that they kept it like that. I think and then obviously that's exactly what occurred. Once again, this is a true story. She was not there in New York during this time, but I feel like if we saw her more on screen, like with him, he wouldn't have felt so isolated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And that was kind of one of the feelings that Tom Hanks portrayed of like this isolation of, yeah, dude, I'm able to get like a drink named after me and I can come go here and drink for free. And these beautiful women are hugging me and everybody thinks I'm this rock star hero. But like, I also am under investigation for the good work that I did. So
Yeah.
I like how they show that um relationship between the two there.
Well, like the part that was interesting for me was um like you have her who's there. That's like the like you said, the warmth for him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then on the opposite side of that, you have the other people that are like investigating this, that are continuously telling him he was wrong.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
like during the day he's getting told he's wrong and he was, he didn't make good judgments, and then he's making those phone calls and talking and just trying to find that balance with it.
Yeah, let's
But
talk
yeah,
about
for
those
her just
characters,
being
man.
on a phone call, she was excellent.
I really did enjoy that. Correct. Michael O'Malley, Anna Gunn, and Jamie Sheridan. These three characters play like the FFA type guys or whatever. And especially Mike O'Malley, man. Can I just talk about Mike O'Malley for a second, like outside of this movie?
Oh yeah.
I grew up with this guy in the 90s, okay? This dude was the host of Nickelodeon's Guts. Michael O'Malley was like my hero as a kid. And I wrote this guy. And I was like, yo, Mike, I need to get on this show. I'll beast that damn aggro crack. I was like, Mike, I don't know how these kids are not making up this damn astro crack, dog. Like, what's going on here? I wrote him so many letters, Mike, if you're getting this, I know that was in the 90s, bro, but like, you never put me on your damn show. And I'm a little mad about it, okay? I'm a little hot
Still
right
got
now.
that. If you still got that PO box, go check it.
Yeah,
There's like
dude, you still
some
got
from
that.
like
If you, st-
2024 in
if
there.
you still got that Florida P.O. box, dog, go. Oh man, that was my
Oh
show,
man.
dude. Um,
Ooh.
so
Yeah.
they played the FAA, legal team, expert investigation team, or whatever, and they're talking to Sully, they're talking to Skies, they're talking to their union rep that they crashed the plane. That the plane is under the Hudson. And I love how they keep rebuting that. That's big, right? Like, hey, couple things, guys. Everybody survived. All 155 passengers are alive right now. A few bumps, a few scrapes, a few lacerations, but everybody's alive. It didn't
Yeah.
crash into the Hudson. We did a water landing on top of
Very
the
important.
Hudson.
Very important.
Very, very important there. Okay, that's
That's why I wrote.
things.
That's why I said that in my synopsis. Safely water landed that.
Because they kept on hitting that home, man. Like it's a
Mm-hmm.
water landing. There's a big difference there, man. I really do that. So like, and their job, like they're basically like insurance, right? Is to
Yeah.
deny claims and make sure things are taken care of and work for the company and not for the people. And it's shitty that is their stance, but at the same exact time they have a job to do. They're representatives. It's just shitty the entire time that they're the antagonist here in this movie.
And it seemed
But
to
I did
be
enjoy
like that.
both characters though.
Yeah, I was gonna say it seemed to be more on the. It was like three phases, right? Like Dr. Elizabeth Davis was kind of on their side a little bit. She wasn't as aggravating about it. Then Charles Porter, Michael Malley in the middle, and then Ben Edwards is just like the worst out of all three of them.
Yeah.
He was not happy. He was not happy with the outcome of that movie, of that
It
story
almost
at
was.
all.
It almost was like, yo, bro, did you want people to die? Like, that's,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
did you want like death to occur or something, man? I was super
Mhm.
confused about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, people got to go home. Like, simple as that. Yeah. So then we had a whole bunch of other characters as well that was within the movie. Some passengers. I like that we got insight from the passengers. I like that we got insight from the stewardess, right? We got insight
Yeah.
from like all the teams who came and like saved the day. That was really cool as well to see. I really enjoyed that. I love, my favorite character is the great Michael Rappaport, who played Pete the bartender, who made a Sully drink, right?
Yeah.
Which is nothing but vodka and water. Like, that's it. Like,
Yeah.
that was like,
Splash of water.
hey, splash of water, dog. You know, like, we're drinking these all night, baby. Let's go. Let's
Oh,
go.
man. Wow.
No, but I think one thing that, like, with the characters, and we'll jump forward in a second, is what Clint Eastwood is really good at is capturing so many different perspectives when he does these like true to life type movies, right? So that's what I really enjoy from this one. It is a slow burn at times, and then we get like the all out crash, water landing, excuse me. You know, but yeah, I messed up. Sorry. We get like the water. Yeah, we get that, but like we get to see so many different things, and it's slow until we get there, and that's like really intense. It's really fun. It's really adrenaline packed. Seeing how they worked through this, I didn't like that they redid it again when they were listening to the black box, because it was just like, oh shit, is something else going to happen? Like that was kind of like where I was also at, because we kept on getting flashbacks to Sully's memory of it. And I was like, shit, what if we listen to this black box right at the end of the movie when they're doing the investigation and something else occurred that we haven't seen yet in the movie? Yes, everybody survived, but like, you know, I don't know about you. I guess this is the point I'm trying to make here to wrap up the characters, because we also have the pilots at the end who are doing the in the simulator, right?
Yeah.
Were you rooting for those damn pilots to crash? Was that just me?
Well, like, I feel like I kind of had the same perspective as Sully. Was like, these guys are like immediately just know what to do
As soon as it happens, cut and left. Yeah.
There's no safety checks. There was no nothing. It was birds hit, fly back to the airport. Right?
Yeah.
There was nothing. Right? They didn't know if they were going to make it back. They didn't know what was going on. It was just immediately that and that. So I was rooting for that to pop up. I wasn't necessarily rooting for them to fail, but because they didn't
I'll be
fail.
the shitty person here. I'm sorry.
Well, they didn't. From what they said, they had already said they didn't fail, right? But
true.
But and in all actuality, they did fail a lot before they actually made it happen, anyways.
Exactly.
But yeah, I noticed that it was just like there was no kind of actual protocol to the whole situation when they did those, when they were showing those simulations to begin with.
Yeah, I love the line that Sully said was like, a situation that we've never seen before is precedent. That's why we've never seen it before. Something along those lines. And I'm like, yeah, definitely. There's no rule book for like birds hitting not one but both engines. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what do you do right there? So there was some big ass birds, some pterodactyl type sized birds too, man. Good God.
Pelicans? They hit a bunch of. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. I mean, that should have been probably something else they looked into.
They are. The Wildlife Federation is on Sully's ass right now.
Yeah. I mean, you can't. All you can do is trust that that person has the experience to do what he did,
Yeah,
and the fact that that
agreed, man.
plane didn't explode when he hit that water and was also a miracle in itself.
Yeah, definitely agree there. So we have the look and feel of the film 2009, baby. That's when it was.
yeah.
2009, New York City. Very interesting. We didn't see much of it outside of like, most people were in suits, so we didn't really see that. It was New York, which kind of doesn't really age itself with style and everything, but like the phones, we definitely were back
Yep.
then. Whenever everybody put on their headset to listen to this recording,
So good.
I was like,
So
what? What are we doing? It was so dramatic.
Little foam tips.
Little phone tips.
Little foam covers. Yeah. I remember those.
It was so dramatic how they announced everybody to do that, and like one by one,
Yeah.
everybody with it. I was like, okay. I wonder if it really went down like
Crazy.
that too. I mean, I guess. Yeah. As far as like sound, there was Christian Jacob did a really good job, and I've not really heard any of this person's work, and it looks like the Tierney Sutton band also assisted, but there was moments of hope that I heard, which really like helped get through this hard time in regards to this water landing and making sure everybody's safe.
Mhm.
It didn't make me feel like anybody, like, even though I know the story, that nobody was in serious danger. Even the idiot who jumped out of the like plane and into the water and started swimming, dude, you were in the Hudson. What are you doing, dude? Okay,
I thought he was
where
done.
are you
I thought he was
going?
goner.
I was like, they were like 100 over 100, but like, does that also count because my man is about to kill himself? Like what? Like Sully didn't kill him, right?
Mhm.
He went and
Yeah.
started swimming with the fishes his damn self. What's going on
Yeah.
here? But I thought that was really like, what are you doing, bro? But yeah, so there's moments of hope, but then like every time he kind of thought back to the crash, water landing, excuse me. That was moments of, you heard it like fear. Anytime that he talked to like the FFA officials, that was like fear. Like that's the music that enveloped within this score. And I'm like, is this a character who's did a good thing, but is he going to make it out with his wings, right, with his pension, like right with his sanity? Like I thought that the entire time, in the music really helped lead me along there and keep me on the edge of my feet in this slow burn type movie, man. That was impressive.
Yeah, it was excellent.
Yeah. All right, boss. I do have a theme here.
All right.
It's real short. It's real simple. Trust your damn gut. No matter what Skynet tells you, you are probably right.
I mean,
Screw the computers, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
use
mean,
them when you're in the air for safety, because I'm flying in the next few months, but like, use them.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like just keep the autopilot on, please.
Don't pull a Maverick and be like, I'm gonna feel the wind myself. Like, dude, no, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here with that. I'm gonna put that damn computer on. But when all you have is your instinct, all you have is your instincts, is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, that's the only thing left.
Yes.
Right.
All right, team. That's our conversation about 2016's Sully. JV, give me your thoughts and ratings on this, brother.
We're gonna get this one 4 buckets of popcorn this week.
Nice.
And just a solid story, man. I mean, I mean, it wrote itself, right? I mean, it's literally a true story. But a true story about two people who used their training. They did what they had to do, trusted each other, and saved a bunch of people. Right? It ain't like they failed. There was a natural disaster basically,
Yeah.
and the story of these two people is just amazing that they're still here, that all these people are here, and the composition of the actual movie I really enjoyed. Seeing bits and pieces, and then it kind of twisting a little bit in the middle, and then we kind of see the whole thing at the end, and actually get to. I mean, since they had these recordings, I assume we are hearing exactly what was happening.
Yeah.
So, pretty cool. And, not cool that this happened for us to get this movie, but cool that this movie turned out the way it did.
Oh yeah. I agree, man.
How about you?
4 buckets of popcorn for me as well, man. This was fun, gut-wrenching film. I like that he didn't care about being famous or like the celebrity status. All he wanted was to save those people, clear his name, and get back in the air and do his job. Like, once you are a character and you have a defined North Star and you stick to it, I really like those characters, right, with conviction. And it's no matter what people throw at you, he stayed true to his beliefs and the person that he was at that time, as Sullenberger. So, just the balls of that guy, man. Like,
Yeah, no, I mean, just to hear like the voice and the way that they both handled it
yeah.
was pretty wild, right? It's like, hold on, we're going. This is what we're doing.
My man wasn't like screaming and shit, like, brace for it. Brace for
I'm
the
out.
impact, guys.
I'm out. Look, good luck.
You just look out the window, you just see
Yeah.
eject those Cedo. I don't know if they even have those on planes, but whatever. Thank you, subscribers, to this week's episode, talking through Sully. Next week, we'll be discussing the Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz action flick, Back in Action.
And that is streaming on Netflix.
Like always, team, I am Clyde Smith. You can find me across all socials. I am Clyde D. Smith.
I am Javier Villalobos. You can find me across all socials at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
And it was a damn water landing. I finally got
Yes,
it.
was.
Boom.
Yes, it was.